I think. Gotta make sure that we are actually officially
from
live.
some nondescript, unnamed,
Starbucks.
unsponsored coffee shop.
Right? Exactly.
We just took whatever
Make sure
coffee
we
was
are
made and put it in this cup.
Yep, we are live. All right, baby.
We took the coffee and put it in this cup, but this does not mean that this is where we are.
Exactly.
Heads up.
So hopefully you'll be able to see all of us here. We might have to change. Actually, let me change this.
Yeah, why don't you go front
setting
facing?
thingy. Well, we don't want to do front facing. Well, actually, we kind of do. Okay. Dang it! I hate front facing. All right, so let's change the camera.
As long as we can see.
It's just higher res the other way.
Yeah, definitely.
So
But I also want to be able to like, see.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, people
I don't
who
care
are
if they can
commenting and
see me,
saying
I
stuff.
want to see.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Hi, Antoinette.
Let us know if you can hear us okay.
Hercules. And then, do you have the microphone thing?
I don't. I actually literally just put that from here into my box today.
Oh,
I wish that I did, but I do not. What's up, Noah?
it's all good. What's
Good
up,
to see you
man?
guys. All right, so we are live. We have some exciting updates. We are live in a Starbucks, so the audio is probably not great. We also don't have those nice microphones, so
We usually do know.
apologies about that.
Not this time. That's okay.
Yeah.
I've got this thing. You just
Yeah.
I'll just pretend it's a microphone.
I've got this thing.
Do you guys hear that?
Hopefully not, because it was a secret. What's up, Veronica? Nice to see you. All right, so we are going live on
Hello from France. Bonjour.
supposedly a lot of platforms. Actually, can you bring up my Instagram?
Sure.
I want to see if we are officially live on there. I wonder if it's actually going to pull in. I don't think it'll pull in comments from Instagram. Actually, we can probably do that in the app here too. Let's go to Instagram.com. Yeah, I forgot. I have my laptop like right here.
Which one?
The one on there.
It doesn't look like
You have to click the profile picture.
Oh, is that what that button
I
is?
think so. Usually that's what it is.
The shiny stuff behind it?
Maybe not. Maybe I'm not actually live on Instagram. I tried.
Or maybe you're live on the other one?
No, it should be. Oh, you're not following me on Instagram? Wow.
I am.
No, you aren't.
No?
Well, at least not on that account. So mean.
Yeah, deal with it. Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm dealing with it. Wow. Yeah. Right. I hate you. She's playing music.
Case in point.
Exactly. All right. What's up, Vicky? Glad to see all of you guys here. Okay, so today we are going to chat about a bunch of stuff. The first big thing that we've got going on
Lord have mercy.
is we
On my soul.
moved everything into a storage unit, which is very exciting. So now we can easily set up our shows without having to load everything out from my house. Everything's just right there, which is just amazing. So I wouldn't have to figure out whose stuff is where and all that stuff. So very, very excited about that. There it is. There we are. We are live. All right. Also, just a heads up, we are doing a merch giveaway. So that is something that everybody who sticks around till the end, you guys will get the opportunity to win some free merch, which is exciting. We've got the monocle and some other stuff that'll come as part of a merch pack. It's worth $50 and you guys will get it for free. The only key thing is that we have to get to 1,000 comments by the end of this stream. So just keep commenting, engage with the stream. I wonder why it's not showing the live stream. That's weird. I wonder if it shows anything on here for settings and stuff. Not seen it. There's live streams in here. Save video after streaming. Yes, I definitely want to do that. Okay, sweet. Emily, what's up? So I thought we were going to be live on Instagram because this thing we are sending to Instagram, but apparently it's not. Oh my God, I had to hit the start broadcast button. That is so my bad, all of you on Instagram. We are now live on Instagram. Shut up. All right, let's double check this. We should be
I'm
super
going
live.
right now. Oh,
Still not live?
still not live yet. Maybe it takes a minute for it to populate.
Maybe, yeah, it might have also needed to, maybe we needed to do this before we actually started, so that's possible. But either way, no worries. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's streaming to the other one. Dang it. All right, well, we'll figure that out for next time. But at least this time I've kind of done this again. You have to go through a thing called Yellow Duck to stream to Instagram from your phone or computer. So I'm doing that now, which is exciting. So
Oh, shut up.
it's time to be medium security.
Luke is
What's up,
talking.
Janelle? What's up, Kimberly? Vicky's here. All right. 1,000 comments. Yes, we have to get there to do a merch giveaway.
1,000 comments or 1,000 likes?
1,000 comments. There's
1,000 comments? We
yeah.
can get to 1,000.
As much as I want to believe that we could get 1,000 likes, there's no way right
Everybody
now
do
that
me
we
a
could
favor.
get 1,000 likes.
And just type the alphabet one letter at a time.
No. That's what they end up doing. Don't do that. Don't do that. Actual words. Engage. What's up,
Hello.
Michael? Good to see you, man. Excited to hang out with you next month. What's up, Katrina? All right. It was great. Had a nice birthday weekend. Went to brunch on Sunday. We did Friday birthday dinner, so that was great. Went out in Old Town Ellicott City, and Vanessa, my girlfriend, planned a day for me. So it was wonderful. But yeah, we also did some work over the weekend, as I like to do. One of the big things was we got everything moved into the storage unit today. So that was dope. So now we can easily move it in and out for shows. I also have a lot more space for creative stuff in my office, which is amazing. So very, very
Oh
happy about
yeah,
that.
Noah and you share the same birthday, right?
Yeah. Happy birthday,
birthday.
Noah. Yeah, let us know how that was for you. And Vicky's was yesterday. Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's
I think he
awesome.
was going to do the alphabet thing.
That's amazing. Yeah, but just keep adding some comments, guys, wherever you're at. That would be amazing. Yeah, Antoinette did a huge radio show for my birthday. That was awesome. She put together like a 30-minute segment. And I have that recording too, so I'm going to upload that to the Facebook group soon. So you guys can check that out. It'll definitely be in the Patreon as well. Oh, look, I think I am
There we
live.
go. Now we're live.
We are
I had a
live.
feeling
Yes,
needed
we
to
are
take some
live
time.
on. Yes.
Alphabet thing.
Fuck yes.
That's awesome.
Finally live. All right. Yeah.
1 hour.
Oh, it's a full hour. For some
Yeah, it's a full
reason. Oh, interesting. For some reason, I thought the file I downloaded was 30 minutes. But yeah, that's awesome because I was listening to the whole thing. So I don't know. I thought it was 30 minutes. But yeah, I have it saved to my Google Drive, so I'll make sure to check that out. But yeah, so that's one thing. The other thing, we have been successfully booking more shows. While they're not official, meaning we can't like announce them publicly. So this is just for all intents and purposes, just a private stream with us and you. Because nobody except for real fans watches this long into the stream. Let's be real.
For real.
But yeah, we're playing at Pie Shop on April 29th in DC, so make sure to save that date. We are working on some other dates for either the day before and day after or 2 days before to do a little mini tour, going like Thursday through Saturday, probably Thursday through Saturday. I'm thinking if we do that, we could do Thursday night in New York and then Friday night in Philly, and then we travel back to DC Friday night, and then we play DC Saturday night and kind of finish out the weekend. It'll be a three city tour, which will be our biggest one yet because we've only done like one-off shows. But we're also playing March 25th at Maryland Day Festival, up in Baltimore. So very, very excited about that.
Very cool.
So, and we also officially got June 30th at Pearl Street Warehouse in DC. And I also submitted to a festival. If you guys have checked out, if you guys are part of the Patreon, there is some exclusive behind the scenes content on there, including one of the live performances, a full song on there with mixed audio, pro mixed audio, and all the video from the show. It's from actually the very next song that's coming out in the album called Insecure. The live version is there with video on the Patreon, so make sure to check that out at patreon.com/LJR. I'll just add this in here on the Facebook one if everybody wants to check that out. Watch new song / video early right there. Oh my god, I needed to. I should have I can't pin from here. I should have wiped off my keyboard. I got like grease on there now from the stuff. Awesome, Noah. Thank you for adding the songs on Spotify there. Oh, I know, right? Every once in a while I can pin stuff, but it's just not every time.
It's so funny how the pin, like certain buttons are only available in certain contexts. Like there's certain things that you can only do on the phone.
It's
there's other things that you can only do on the computer, and they're exclusive. And it's like, oh, that's a great design flaw to have.
Yeah, it's so incredibly stupid. Also, if you guys are watching on Twitch, which I am streaming to, I just don't do very much on there that's unique anymore. One thing that you can do if you'd like to support is to just subscribe on there, which you can do for free through Amazon Prime, which is pretty dope. And then with that, you get like $2 a month or something like that, $2.50 a month, but it's free. So just want to kind of let you guys know that that is an option that is available there. If you guys do want to be a part of supporting the work, but don't have any money to do that, you can do that for free through Twitch, and that actually gives us real money to like put on these shows, make more content, and all that kind of stuff. So, so that's a lot of what has been going on here. We're regularly working on getting more stuff going, and I think that's a lot of it. A lot of kind of the summary for things. But anything you wanted to add, Monsieur Connor, things that have been happening. What's your anything unique from your perspective here?
Anything unique? I'm not even looking within the next like 3 months or so. I'm looking 6 months, 9 months, 12 months out.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I guess June is technically June's only like 4 months out.
Yeah, we're like 4. Yeah.
But that's where my brain is going, diversifying the business and different projects and trying to build those things up, and my role, learning the content creation, stuff like that. I don't really have anything to offer because I don't want to put things out too soon. You know what I mean? So.
Well, I mean, I guess that's a good point. We don't. Oh, that's right, Vicky. You have that painting. Yeah, Vicky, if you're coming to a show soon, which there's a lot more. That would be awesome if you wanted to make one. If you wanted to bring that, and yes, Connor, that was awesome that you put those the Switchfoot songs in there. Yeah, it's so good. All right, no, that's awesome about the karaoke. I hope you had fun.
Thank you, Jeanette, for putting that together.
Totally. What's up, Donna? Great to see you. Noah really enjoyed the podcast on Spotify. Our friend's going to check it out as well. Awesome, Noah. Thank you so much for sharing that. I really appreciate that. Glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, it was a really cool podcast to be on. The guy was really cool. We got to connect on a lot of things. We had a lot in common when it came to like leaving church and all that kind of stuff, and using music to process a lot of that stuff. So that was pretty awesome. So I'm excited to connect more with Brad soon. That was the host.
What was it? Graffiti?
And no worries, Cora. Great to have you here. So glad you can make it.
What was the name of the podcast?
Mouthful of Graffiti.
Mouthful of Graffiti, that's right.
Yeah, M-O-G, not M-O-G. But yeah.
Who's Texas? Who's that guy?
That's Cora Bland. She's been a long time supporter. She kind of comes in and out. Life stuff happens. But yeah,
okay.
Great to see you. So glad you can make it. So that's most of what's going on. Did you guys watch the Super Bowl? If so, did you guys root for somebody? Because I will be honest, I did not care.
Didn't care.
Did not watch. Have not been watching.
I watched the UFC fights the night before though. That was awesome. Yeah.
Also, don't care.
It was super dramatic.
I feel like that could be something that I could get really into if I just actually watched it one time, with you, with
people,
Cheetos and people screaming,
then
I'd be like taking shots on who's gonna win.
UFC parties, man. It's a totally different.
I gotta do that. We'll make like a band thing at some point. That'd be great.
Oh yeah, Josh came. He said he had a great
What's
time,
up, Lacey?
but it was so late because it was the last fights ended at 2:30. He was falling asleep at 1:30.
yeah.
Poor guy, but he had a great time. We had a great time having him.
Yeah, that's awesome. I would definitely be falling asleep as well. But that's where the coffee comes in.
Yes, absolutely.
If I'm planning for this, then I can create a way around the challenge.
Interesting drama concerning the UFC thing was last night's fight was 2 champions in 2 different weight classes fighting each other for double champ, right? Well, really, the smaller weight class went up, so he was going for that guy's belt. But it was like this super fight where these two guys were fighting, and then like two huge fighters were fighting, and then like two other guys were like fighting. It was this big old thing, and then it like disappeared from advertising for a while. And then when it resurfaced in advertising, it was just the two fighters. And I was like, how are you going to do that to those guys like that? This was supposed to be like the biggest fight of the year. You know? And then they just kind of like, just you guys.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, wow. Rude.
Yeah,
So
he totally is talking UFC. Are you a UFC fan as well?
That's what that UFC. What?
You got what? You got poison? Oh, poison ivy on your arms. Oh man, that is awful, Lacey. I am so sorry.
Emily, did you see what Emily said?
Didn't watch though. Connor's always talking UFC. Oh, totally.
Yeah, totally. There's a rumor that they are considering taking away the Super Bowl win from the Chiefs because of a single player's
Instagram. Yeah, interesting.
Instagram.
I was typing in Instagram so I could bring up the live, so I could kind of monitor comments on here and see if anybody's commenting here. We do have two people on here. We got Christine, we got more Hewley, and one other. We can't see all of them, but that's fine. It's probably because I'm logged in as a different profile. That's right.
Profile.
Change profile. Oh my god.
Switch appearance.
There we go.
Oh no. Okay, there we go. All right, you
Oh my god, really?
Oh gosh.
I hope I didn't. I think I turned off.
So fun.
There it is.
Hey.
948510.
948510. Boom.
So much work to like confirm these things.
Hello, Emma.
Yeah, Lacey, great to see you. Emma, what's up? Great to see you as well. Is your profile information correct? Yes, it's correct.
It's close enough.
Right? There's like a couple letters off, but
Whatever.
thank you, Cora. Oh yeah, she watched Saturday night. Wait, Vicky, where did your son play? See if we can do that. Oh my god, I tried to switch accounts.
Internet watched the fights.
Oh,
They were
nice.
amazing. Like almost none of them went to decision. And some fights that you thought were going to go one way went a completely different way. I mean, all of them are exciting. Everybody fought their hearts out, man. There was no fights. They were all like edge of your seat, like good fights.
I realize I don't have like a lot of other stuff to say. This is where like I should really like plan out more of what we want to
Well, to be fair, I thought we were going to have plenty to say. But like, not having eaten all day and then
I know, right?
eating right before this, now I'm just like,
we do have some exciting things. We're gonna make in between. We did figure out that we can make in between sets at concerts really exciting.
Oh yeah.
By adding like crowd interaction stuff, and we're gonna have Connor. Connor's gonna be the MC, as you guys know. He's also gonna have these amazing things for epic moments. Look at that! Look at that! Dun 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 dun. Snoop Dogg, Double D, whatever. God, I should never say that again. Thank you, Lacey. Great to see you here.
Yeah, Bruce Buffer. I'm going to be Bruce Buffer. I'm going to be the Bruce Buffer of our concerts.
Thank you, Colin.
I'm going to have my own like theme songs, my own little like walkout songs. One of them is going to be that Snoop Dogg song.
Totally.
The other's going to be Soul Man. Any other suggestions? Does anybody else have any other suggestions?
We need to get some other ones in here. You look
Like a hip Randy Savage. I'll say this is so funny. You're not the first person to say that, actually. The first person to say that was 10 years ago. I was in Ranger Assessment and Selection, and this guy offered to wrestle, and I was like, sure, let's do it. And he was better than me, but I did a good job. And when I got up, he forever called me Macho Man from there on out, or Randy Savage, one of the two. I was like, I'll take it.
No idea who that is.
Macho Man Randy Savage from WWE or...
Maybe I have seen this person.
Yeah.
Maybe I do know who this is,
Yeah,
actually.
he's a classic wrestler. I don't think he obviously doesn't wrestle anymore. I think he died actually recently.
Oh, damn.
Those,
that
those
sucks.
wrestling guys aren't long for the world, man. They beat the crap out of themselves. They are tough people, but they live hard and fast.
Noah, so Connor and I actually met through our friend Jake, who you guys know. We actually got to see Jake the other night.
Yeah,
so that was fun
awesome.
at the birthday party.
That was really cool.
So, what was I going to say? I was going to. I just had a thought.
Juds.
I just had a thought of a great topic that we could do. I'm totally like not remembering what it was.
Oh, that we can talk about?
Yeah. Well, one quick update. I did have to reschedule the shoot, so that's at the end of March now. I think I might have told that to some of you guys.
We could talk about something a little more personal that I was thinking about while we were packing away.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
Let's go personal.
let's get intimate. High intimacy. Intimacy. Anyway.
My mind's like, well, what does the C stand for?
To my IC.
Thank you, Noah. I was on Fox when they got me the mic contest. It was top 6. Oh, that's awesome, man. Way cool,
Whoa,
man.
Top 6. Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's
This is
kick-ass.
the continuation of a message up here.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Cora. I think it's really cool that you guys really support each other with all this stuff because there's so much crazy stuff that happens. Yeah, Cora had a stroke, and I can't say it was like one of the songs that really helped her. Oh, that's awesome.
I love that song, man.
Hey, what's up, Gene? What's up, Debbie? Oh my God, you guys came at the the worst or the best time, depending on what you heard first.
Yeah, right.
Thanks, Katrina. Yeah. So let's go personal here.
So what I was
do it.
thinking about, we were super excited because we were like, oh, we got a storage unit. You know, we're like putting everything in the storage unit. We actually got like an official spot, a business location, you know, where all the extra stuff needs to go that we have to do. It's like a tradition now. And we were like, okay, we're like official. But at the same time, we're also like, this is still a business. You know, BIDNESS, business.
Well, I guess we'd have to like clarify like what is a business versus a business,
Right, exactly.
Where is the line?
Yeah.
How would you draw the line?
That's what I was trying to figure out is like, you know, the fact that my calendar is getting filled on a regular basis with 10 to 20 hours worth of stuff every week is its own like check mark, you know what I mean? At the same time, we got the business emails going. When does
Yeah, because I mean,
when does
I
that
don't
when is the
I don't see it as a business. I see it as a business.
Oh.
So I guess we differ there. So that's why I'm curious. Like, what are the metrics that you're kind of looking at? Because I look at it as like,
Well-
are we like organizational, like streamlining, you know, stuff like that?
I think
And
the
then, like-
business versus business thing is when we'll stop being a business when we actually believe
Believe what?
that we're doing the thing. You know?
Oh, you're talking about like the belief aspect.
Yeah, the belief aspect, the
Oh.
imposter syndrome type thing.
Got you.
You know,
Yeah.
Like, I
Oh,
feel-
interesting. Okay.
right? Like there's momentum there, and there's feelings of like, wow, we're really doing this thing, and it's really moving forward, and we're like at it.
Sounds good, Cora.
But then there's sometimes where it's like, oh, it's Don.
What's
up,
up, Don?
Don?
Good to see you,
How
bro.
you doing, man?
Hope you can make it out to one of these concerts we're doing soon.
Oh yeah.
Our next one's
he's a great
Baltimore
asset, too.
on the
He's-
25th.
He's great at business and negotiation, and he can do pretty much anything at a show. So.
Yeah, sweet. Yeah, I remember I got to meet him at one of the things he had. I think the Memorial Day one.
Yeah, I saw him the other night at the dojo actually.
Yeah.
Greetings, traveler from another planet. Don, Alien Don. That's his podcast name.
Alien.
Alien
Don.
Alien
Don.
Alien Don.
Yeah, I guess the way I've thought about, I guess I haven't really thought about it with like a specific definition for like business versus like business.
Yeah.
I think because the belief stuff, I tend to, I have that almost entirely separate from like the business aspect. The business is, to me, is like the technical, like foundational things that I'm trying to do to make sure that everything is kind of like in line with what we need to do and set up for success. So that
In an organizational
yeah,
standpoint,
everything's
yeah.
organized and
Yeah.
streamlined and optimized, that kind of stuff. So that, and then that's when we have the tools to be able to reinforce the belief. But in my mind, it's like that's almost like a personal. It's like part of the art is like learning how to, believe and build that up and to expand that way that I can focus on the growth and like what's happening on my internal life as opposed to like the external. So I just think of business as all the support things. So that way that I don't see this so much as like business versus business. I would think, at least my initial thought when you said business was more so like, well, it's not really like kind of official. Like I would see like a sole proprietorship as like a business, for example, because that's like somebody that hasn't really taken the time to set up an LLC. They just kind of get an EIN number, but it's just for them. There's no legal protection. There's no separate entity really from themselves. They're not really filing separate taxes or keeping separate accounting. Like they're not very organized. That's kind of like generally how I think about it.
So I think my goalposts are actually just further than, and strangely enough, my goalposts are actually way further because like when working on the dojo with Sensei Stan, we had this we had a storefront, tax ID number, insured for $2 million. Like
we're insured for
everything
like
in
3 years so.
Yeah, like everything's in place, but we would still joke that we were still kind of like a business because like we were still putting together our own flyers and like doing our own hands-on marketing and like guerrilla marketing and that kind of thing instead of like paying somebody to like do the thing. And it wasn't until like we got into the new space, the two-story like
Thank you, Michael.
the two-story like whole thing, and where we would if we wanted something done, we hand it off to like a flyer or something, we hand it to somebody and we get that back and say, hey, we want this done, and we give it back, that kind of thing. And also we didn't have to go out and really guerrilla market the way we used to, which was like a huge portion of our growth was coming from after school program stuff. And, dude, there was nothing more business than after school program stuff because it's basically once a week, 1 hour, just like you're doing karate, but you never actually get into like karate. It's really just babysitting.
Oh my God.
But it was it was like, maybe one of those kids, one of those 10 kids, or one of those 20, or maybe 2 of those 20 would come over every semester to join the dojo. And we had those going at all of these different like schools, and it was like a nice flow of students. Well, there came this point, especially after COVID, because we were like the only game in town, because we also had like online broadcasting that we built and like outdoor classes that we built and all this stuff to adapt to the changing landscape. That basically everything started rolling on its own. We didn't have to do all that other stuff. We like spiked 120 students in a matter of like 3 or 4 months. It was crazy. It was crazy all at once. And it was like, Stan and I like having a beer talking about business, and like he's like, are we in business now?
That's hilarious.
Because it kind of like has this like self-carrying momentum. We don't have to push the guerrilla marketing. It just comes to us. Everybody's coming to us to do the contracts.
Totally.
And that kind of thing. So,
so that's when I look at like my video production.
That's
doing that. So maybe that's like, if we use kind of these working definitions that we've established here now, of like essentially a business, is where things are like it's like you've started the car and you're rolling, and like your engine is revving and you're in cruise control.
Yeah, yeah.
And you don't have to do anything,
Yeah.
but you still get clients, you still get work, and you have to kind of like, and a lot of that you can also like kind of hand off stuff to other people.
Yeah.
As opposed to you having to do everything yourself.
Pushing. It's kind of
Yeah.
like getting out on, like if you're a surfer, and first you got to like wax your board, and then you got to
Noah.
and then you got to find like the right time in the morning or the evening when the tide is going in or out, and then you paddle out there, and then you look for a
Right.
wave, and you're like, okay, I went a little bit,
Right.
you know, and then you like got to paddle around, and then all of a sudden there's a wave, and boom, you catch one, and it's just carrying you. You're not doing anything. You're just standing there and making sure that the board doesn't fall, you know, and it's carrying itself, kind of thing. Like
Yeah.
that. Wow, this is doing that. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And so it's obviously much more joking and sensational type definition. It's not by metrics per se,
Yeah.
but it's like a feeling.
Yeah,
And,
totally. It's like, yeah, I guess that's in my mind kind of like how I initially kind of thought about it was the feeling of like, it's almost like, is it legit or is it like not legit?
Well, you're
And so then,
definitely legit.
right, so that was the
Definitely
thing. I was like,
legit.
well,
Legitimate
another word like
business.
legit.
Yeah.
So then that's why I wanted to kind of delve more into the
Yeah.
definition, because Connor and I actually, we find this a lot. We find that like we'll be having these conversations and we'll be like, you know, there's something where we're not really connecting. Like there'll be some sort of like, oh, we actually don't agree on this.
We seem to be agreeing on everything except for something.
Right, exactly. And we're able to just kind of get around that by finding what that definition is. Which
It's a
I wish
word.
that, like,
It's usually just a word.
it's usually just a word and a certain implication that's, or like association that's included in that. And it oftentimes wasn't meant with that or used in that sort of way, but because of our unique interpretations of that, that's a lot of what we've, it leads to very interesting interactions and conversations. And I wish that this was something that more people could do, because it's very easy in a situation like this when something like that happens. Like I could have gotten like offended.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm not a business. I'm a real business. Shut the fuck up, Connor. You know, or something like that, right? You know,
I was
And, like,
afraid of that too. I'm like,
Right,
oh,
totally.
I didn't mean it like that.
right. But most people don't mean stuff like that in some sort of way that's meant to offend or something.
Yeah.
But it's very easy for people to take things like it that way without being willing to give kind of the benefit of the doubt to this other person and to kind of see what might happen, right? And I think we both have that happen. Like I'll say something in a certain way, and then like we just have to explore that. And I wish that people did that more.
Absolutely. Like being humble enough to stop and then talk about the topic. Like, okay, what are we missing? Like,
Yeah.
something's missing here, because obviously we're talking about something similar, but we don't seem to be talking about the same thing.
Right, we're somehow talking past each other.
Yeah.
There's some miss.
And it usually just comes down to defining a word in a way that we both can agree on, and then re-saying what we had been saying before. You know, to dive into this a little bit deeper, to take this a little step further beyond just the single word thing, there was something that happened earlier today, and I wish I could remember the sentence. You know what I'm talking about?
No, but between us.
Yeah, where it was like, it wasn't this one. It actually happened while we were standing in your office. But I had said something, and the way I said it, you had picked it up. I said it in the sentence itself, you picked it up in a certain way, and then after I said it, I'm like, oh wow, that sentence as it was said, just
yes.
like that,
What
could
was
mean
that?
something entirely different. Could mean literally the opposite thing at the same time.
It was a grammar thing.
It was just a
it was
simple
like,
grammar.
because you were like, well, I just got this phone thing to hook into my windshield to like allow your phone to sit up so you could see it better.
Yeah.
So that I wouldn't have to like drive like, so that I could
Well,
drive like
get better.
you.
I could get
except-
better at it, like you, or something like. Or
Yeah, it's like it was meant to be like so I could get better at this like you in some way, because like when I drive I have it up there, so if I need to do something on my phone, it's like I still have my peripheral vision. I'm not just like looking
yeah,
down
it's right
and I have
here,
no idea.
and so that way
you
he
know?
can talk to it and it'll let him know. And
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
It's a lot easier.
Meanwhile, I've got my phone like down here. I'm looking for it, taking
Right.
my eyes off the road.
Exactly.
And so I was trying to say like I'm excited because I've got this thing, because now I can get better at it like you. Or I think I said,
but he said
I can drive.
I won't be garbage like you.
That's what I said. I won't be garbage like you.
So I won't be garbage at it like you.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God.
And
Like, do you mean that, but actually, I totally did think he was saying like that I was garbage at it.
And I
Because
meant to
like
say,
sometimes
like-
I do think I am garbage at driving with like I'm on my phone a little bit too much and stuff like that.
Yeah, maybe.
What's up,
But
Austin?
that's
Good to
okay.
see you, man.
But it is hilarious.
And no, I actually don't play guitar live. I only do it like every once in a while on like a video. I mainly sing live and play piano and percussion. And yes, I totally see Connor like a bro. To find understand. Totally, Kim. Totally. What's up, Jill?
So
Nice to
yeah,
see you.
I had said I can, so that way I can drive and work off my phone and not be garbage like you, and not be garbage like you. So it sounded like I was comparing him to garbage when I meant to say like he's not garbage and I'd like to be like that.
Right.
Because I am garbage and he's not garbage. So it's just interesting, like, you know, when we hear
up,
something
AC
we
Jeffers?
disagree with, or we hear something that might be offensive to us, this is something I've been working on, is to not focus on the word, not focus on the idea, not focus on the feeling, but rather to understand. Because when we put a word out there, a word is just like a sign language sign, right? A sign language sign. It's a symbol for something else.
Like this is how I point.
Yeah, this is how he tells me that I'm number one.
Exactly.
See? I'm still number one.
Still number one. Still number one.
That's amazing. But
We should do that.
that is definitely going to be a concert thing that
Totally.
we do. You
We're
know,
number one.
yeah, just
Oh my God, that's amazing. I wish we were both wearing those. I should have brought a second pair.
Hey, you want to wear them for me?
Oh yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So by the way, we did actually like, while we waltzed into Starbucks here, and I like put these on, and I was playing the next episode, which is that, you know, song. Yeah, and Dr.
Dre,
Yeah. I just
Classic.
walked. I was like full ballsy, going straight to the counter, being like,
Literally balls
Like,
out of his
yeah.
fly.
God. They're tennis balls though, so nothing
so
crazy.
nothing inappropriate. Sorry, Facebook.
And I
Actually, not sorry.
I just like
Not sorry.
blasted this song like from my phone, like as I walk up to the guy at Starbucks. It was great.
It was awesome.
And he was like, he gave me like a little bit of a. I think he enjoyed it, but he didn't
He
enjoy it
also
as much
didn't-
as I was hoping.
I think he didn't want to enjoy it as much as he did, because he like smiled and then like immediately got serious.
Well, because you know, thug life, so you got to be serious.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
very serious.
Right.
So
It's a serious life we live. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. So part of what we're gonna do is at concerts, we have a lot of these, and these are not very expensive. So in between sets, when people are setting up and stuff, when the next band's setting up, we're gonna try to have some sort of competition, and then the winner of that competition, they're gonna get bestowed these, you know, thug life glasses, you know, vertically, just like they're supposed to be. You know, they'll be put like that, and then you got to dance, and the lights will go crazy, whatever,
Yeah.
and the music will be going, you know, Snoop Dogg, you know, like that. It's gonna be great.
Get a shirt.
Yeah, it gets like some free merch or some shit. It's gonna be like way over the top and glorious. So we're very excited about that.
Yeah, super pumped.
All right. Yeah. So I think that's. I'll put these back on. This is.
You know, Emily and I have actually been talking about that whole like word thing a lot. Because like, you know, these days people are trying to have serious conversations, I think. Or they
What's up, Elena?
They, you know,
And Lorraine, what's up?
a topic gets brushed, or a word gets said that sparks some sort of emotional response, some sort of conviction to either protect or to converse about or to address about some sort of concern, especially about political stuff these days, which, you know, as much as much as like people, you know, want to avoid talking about politics, I think that's actually the problem. Is since we're not able to talk about it, things aren't getting done because none of the stuff is actually getting talked about. Repeat, rinse, lather, rinse, repeat. Right? You're like straight meme.
I feel like all my faces look like so much cooler with these.
Like memeable. How do I do it? There you go. Oh, I'm messing this up. I'm really messing this up. I can't do it on the reverse because it's like it's like going the opposite direction.
It's so awesome to see Luke and Connor make a show together.
Oh yeah, that would be so fun.
Thanks, Noah. I appreciate that, man. Also, just a heads up, I've seen a couple people ask this recently, but so I don't typically follow fans back just because I can't do it for everybody. So I kind of just don't really do it for anybody. I feel like I don't want to kind of play any sort of like favorites or something like that. If somebody becomes kind of part of the team and kind of takes on a role like that in some sort of way, or starts really, you know, promoting the shows and becomes kind of like part of the official street team, like helping sell tickets and stuff like that, like I'll totally follow you then, you know, because that's kind of just a little bit more manageable. But just kind of heads up on that. That's why I just haven't been doing that.
Yeah, like take me for instance, right?
Exactly.
I
don't
met,
follow him.
Yeah, when we first met, he was like, meh, you know.
Exactly.
And so I was like, you know what? Next time I'm gonna make him love me. And so I went and I studied production and music.
And I was like, wow, he's cool now. I guess we can hang out.
What if I had actually done that? What if I
Yeah,
like,
I
in the library?
man,
just
he's really sucking up to me.
Like introduce montage of me just reading like a stack
What's
of
up,
books
Darby?
from the library, like Matilda or something.
Oh my God, and the Three Musketeers. We are good, Darby.
The updated
thank you,
version
thank
of
you.
Boogered Up. Yeah, you got it, man. Boogered Up is the podcast
This
that
is
Don
Connor
on
here,
sometimes.
Darby.
Hello.
Luke only followed me back out of church obligation. That's not true. I also followed you back because you were attractive.
Hey.
And we were friends.
The opposite of church obligation.
Exactly.
So funny. How do I make it worse? I want to make it worse.
Exactly.
I want to make it almost Facebook inappropriate.
Almost like we'll get shut down. You followed me back because I'm a DJ. Exactly. When is your next planned tour? So, the current... Much love, Emily. The current plan for the tour, right now most everything is going to be around here. We're trying to get at least one show per month. We're starting to stack up a little bit more than that. We've got one show in April, one show in March. We've got a show in June. We're also working on a show in September or August right now. And we've got potentially two more and a little bit of a mini tour the last weekend in April. So somewhere around the 27th to the 30th. We're trying to do, we've got one show in DC already, but we're trying to do a 3-state show. So we want to do New York, Philly, and DC. So we shall see how far we can get, but that is the plan. So, and we're working on booking more shows as well. So, yeah, but we will probably jump off here in a few minutes because we got some stuff we got to get done tonight. Get some more work done, but we wanted to. Hey, what's up, Zach? What's up, Octavia? Good to see you guys. Zach King.
Zach King.
But yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up on what's been happening. And we're trying to be more like timely with live streams, but stuff keeps coming up. It might be better to kind of move these to a later time again. It gets so hard to do it when it's so late, and I just need to go to sleep. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that 27th to 30th mini tour. That is the plan. We have yet to book the exact dates, but I do have contacts. I'm reaching out to them. So we're also looking at festivals. In fact, that's one of the things that maybe I'll work on right after this, because now I have an actual link to use for that. So, yeah. All right, guys. Any quick questions you guys got? Feel free to shoot a comment here. I'll check the Instagram and the YouTube, but I think Instagram's the only one that's not adding comments in. Really appreciate all you guys. Looks like we only got to about 119 comments, so we will not be giving away merch this time, which is super sad. But next time.
I love giving away free merch.
I do too. We did a lot of that at the show.
Only way lamer.
Exactly.
Yeah. Not as pretty.
Right. Maryland Fest. Yep, exactly, Emily. Thank you for dumping that stuff in there. I will have a ticket link live for you guys soon for that Maryland Day Festival on March 25th. So all that stuff will be coming soon. Good night, everyone. Awesome. Yeah. All right,
Absolutely,
guys.
Cora.
Thank you so much for being here. Much love to all of you. And we'll see you all soon. Don't forget to check out the Patreon to get access to that full video for the next song, which is called Insecure.
Y'all are number one.
And you'll also get access to a lot of other stuff. There's tons of photos from the concert that are not posted publicly. There's a lot of other behind the scenes videos. There's even some fan made videos that are posted in there that are now available to everybody. So make sure to check that out. Even with just $5 a month, you guys get a bunch of all this awesome content. And you also get your names in the sci-fi album series, either somewhere throughout or at the end, usually at the end of the credits. And then there's some cool options for like if you want to like be a big supporter, you can get your name kind of added in as graffiti on a wall somewhere throughout the whole thing. So
also,
check that out at
everybody
patreon.com.
throw some middle fingers in the chat to let us know we're number one. throw some middle fingers in there.
Yes.
I want to see all those number ones.
Oh my God, yes.
We're number one.
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 Oh my God,
Let's go.
dude, we should get a foam finger.
That is
the middle finger.
That's
for
the emoji
amazing.
for middle finger.
Yes,
That'd be so perfect.
New merch. We're number one. We can have that at the shows.
We're number one.
That's like what everybody does. It's like we're number one.
Yeah, and if anybody like the sound guy messes up again like that, we can just be like, tell them they're number one.
Exactly. So good.
Yes,
Antoinette,
yes.
yes. Type that in there. Yes.
So fun, so fun. Everybody wants to be really nice to us, but like I think
Exactly.
there it is, there we go, yes.
Exactly. It's all about
So
communication,
fun.
right? So if you decided that this is a positive thing and means you're number one,
Yeah, then
then
that's
we're
how
telling
it
you
is.
that you're number one, and we've changed it within our little subculture group. So it also just happens to look really bad on the outside. That's okay. You know?
That's okay. That's
all
their
these
problem.
People in Starbucks are just like, why are
We all
they flipping
know.
off the camera over
Yeah.
and over again? Are we actually doing it to them? Who knows? We could be, but they probably don't think so.
So fun, so fun.
All right, guys. Well, much love. Thanks again for joining us. We will be back next Monday at 5 p.m. And don't forget to check out that Patreon. If you guys got any questions about it, feel free to shoot me an email or a text. And we will talk to you guys soon.
Mwah.